Is your boys coming back to you live with another video reaction. Today we are going to react to my boy Chiseled Adonis. If you don't know who Chiseled Adonis is, you need to go on YouTube, type his name. He does NFL, he does some NBA highlight commentary, especially with the NFL. Funny as fuck commentary. So if you need a good laugh for the day, search for all his videos, because the way he puts together these videos is very dope. So this is gonna be my first try not to laugh challenge. So far, it takes a lot for me to laugh, so let's see if you can get me to laugh for this video. So this is Chiseled Adonis with the XFL Week 1 highlight commentary. Let's go.
What a pleasure and privilege it is to have football back in the spring. Evidently, Vince McMahon found a max revive and redesigned, reclaimed, and rebuilt his old football league as 8 teams from across the nation: St. Louis, New York, Los Angeles, Dallas, Houston, Seattle, Washington look to breathe life and bring life back to the entity which once was. And I happily welcome you back to Hold My Nuggets Studios for week 1 of the inaugural season of your 2020 XFL game highlight commentary. We begin down in Houston, where their team name is represented by Violent Fellatio, as the Roughnecks take on the LA High School Musical East High Wildcats. And PJ Walker going deep. He's got Cam No Newton Phillips into the end zone. Touchdown, Roughnecks. His helmet is off already, so he's looking for some XFL groupies who'd like to give him some roughneck during halftime. So Cam Phillips, can you tell us how you scored? Basically what happened was, when I came off the line, I saw the dude with the dreadlocks never plugged in his controller. I ran right by him. He didn't stand a chance. I went into the end zone for the first XFL touchdown. Out to Meth Life Stadium we go, as the New York Guardians of the Galaxy take on the Tampa Bay Vipers. No Randy Orton. Isn't it hilarious how all this money the state of New York makes, they got their football teams playing in New Jersey? Back to Houston we go. Turn on the cha-cha slide. It's a reverse. As Whitfield got a couple blockers in front, he'd carry it inside the 30 for the Wildcats. Thank the Lord, Guardians of the Galaxy did not graduate from Pete Carroll University, as they'd go into the end zone and take a 6-0 lead over the Vipers. And they'd extend that lead to 7, as they'd go for a 1-point conversion from the 2-yard line and punch it in for the score. I'll explain the extra points in a little bit. The Wildcats in the period-colored zone. Child Canoff takes the snap, rolling towards his left. He's got green grass in front of him. He'll set up one block, go into the end zone, dive for the pylon. Touchdown! They even up the score at 6 apiece.
That's so tragic, bruh.
And they'd go for 2 on their extra point try from the 5-yard line, and Canoff would find his man, and the Wildcats take the lead. Back to Meth Life Stadium we go. The Tampa Bay Vipers on the move, picking up the...
You want another one? Come at me, bro!
The DC defenders would connect from 34 yards out and take a 3-point lead over the Seattle Dragons. You know, the most beautiful thing about the sport of football is, no matter what level you play at, you're always gonna find somebody eating butterfingers. Fumble on the play, it's recovered by the Roughnecks. Look at this clown.
Mamma mia!
Oh my God!
I cannot believe it! Here I go! Hee-hee! I got it! Yeah! Ha ha ha!
Back to DC we go, and the Seattle Dragons participating in the 5 toes down challenge, because in the XFL you don't need 2 feet, you only need 1. So if you're suffering from diabetes and you had a foot amputated, the XFL is where you can still play football. Look at the replay as Bird would whisper in the defender's ear, "Hold my nuggets, suck my dick." First down, Dragons. The Vipers looking to find the end zone on 1st and goal. Murray takes a shot. It's gonna be...
Yoink.
Intercepted by the Guardians. Pass came up shorter than Dwayne Wade's second child's time as a boy.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Right hand to the Pirate King, Brandon Silvers Rayleigh takes the snap, looking towards the end zone. He's got Austin Prohl. Touchdown, Dragons. They take the lead. Now, this was the explanation you were waiting for. Regarding the extra points, you can go for 1 from 2 yards, 2 from 5 yards, and 3 from 10 yards. No longer will you have extra points from field goal kickers. Now your team has to earn it. And what do we see the Dragons elect to do? They're going for 1 point from the 2-yard line. I, for one, love this decision. For too long have we considered the extra point a bathroom break. Now you gotta stick around and tell your bladder you only need 1 kidney. To hell with having to pee. Silvers takes the snap.
Here we go again.
The The pass is picked off. We finally go down to Dallas, where the St. Louis Battlehawks take on the Dallas Renegades.
Oh my God!
Absolutely non-existent thus far throughout the first quarter. Although this was a magnificent move of the chains, this led to virtually nothing. The only reason why I'm showing you this is because it's been damn near 4 minutes and you ain't seen nothing from Dallas nor St. Louis. You might not see it for another 3 minutes because both these teams absolutely suck. Well, at least for the first week, because it's unfair to say they completely suck after 1 week of football, but you catch my drift. The DC defenders, after another failure to find the end zone after driving down the field, would set up Ty Rouser for a 35-yard attempt. It's wide to the left. No good. Random thought. If porn stars were to swap apples with dildos and then proceed to go dildo bobbing, would that be considered diving for balls? As the Guardians would catch the football inside the 15 to the 11. As Deadpool would say, maximum effort. And on the very next play, look at the bottom of the screen. Look at the bottom of the screen. Defender done slipped on a banana, and the Guardians extend their lead.
What's he doing? Ay, 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 ay. Wow. Here we go. Okay.
Don't do it. No. No.
Talk about being in the right spot. Ball fell right into his lap. 50-yard attempt for the Vipers, and it's as good as the AAF. It's defunct now, so you know it's no good. Here come the Seattle Dragons, baby. They've got a man.
He threw it straight at him.
He plays for the other team. Pass intercepted by DC defenders. Well, what do you know? It wasn't that long until we finally got a Dallas highlight. They'd go up 3-0. And the High School Musical East High Wildcats would extend their lead as Canoff would find Smallwood in the end zone as he channel his inner Randy Orton. But let's just be honest. Homie almost dropped this pass all alone. I mean, you did catch the touchdown, but don't just act like you was out here killing people. You didn't drop the ball, but you were closer than sibling relationships in the state of Alabama. But back the other way come the Roughnecks as P.J. Walker rolling towards his left. He'd find Sammy occasional hands Coates for the first down. Who knew this brother could find his hands? That brother was in the NFL dropping footballs like college dropouts drop classes. But currently, Walker would dump the football off to Butler and he'd find his way into the end zone and Houston finally responds.
I saw that.
Oh no, who let the Pokemon into the XFL? Watch out for that Snorlax! God damn it, they never stopped the Pokemon. The punt is blocked, recovered into the end zone. Touchdown, DC. They regained the lead. At least Seattle stopped them on the 2-point conversion because I don't know what this brother was trying to do. I kid you not. Everybody who watched this game live, didn't it feel like every time number 3 was in the game and had the football in his hand, they got negative yards? Hey, look, guys, Cowboys legend Troy Aikman is on the sideline and he nearly got his ass ran over. Hey, what's going on? What are you taking my quarterback? Hey, you're not supposed to hit him. He's just a guest. You can't do that.
We deal with them.
On commentary. We don't need Troy Aikman in the move. Stop taking my quarterback. But the Battlehawks don't care about the Cowboys or the Renegades as Ford would take 3 pills of Viagra, refuse to go down, go into the end zone, and give the Battlehawks the lead. Following a Wildcat field goal, P.J. Williams steps up in the pocket, rolling towards his left. He'd find his man in the end zone, and Houston would take the lead. These Wildcats are about to suffer the same fate as the name's offense after the 2008 Miami Dolphins. It's going to be a very fast death for the Vipers.
You threw it right at him.
Another pass intercepted by the
that interception.
It's just something about Tampa Bay quarterbacks turning the football over. Aaron Murray, you out here looking like Jameis Winston. Put your motherfucking head back down. Hey man, what did I do? I led the league in passing. Shut up, Jameis! Put your motherfucking head back down. Somebody get the podiatrist on the phone. Williams about to take somebody's ankles. That brother just died. Touchdown, Dragons. They regained the lead. Time for a lesson, class. Gather around. In the XFL, on the kickoff, if the ball is not kicked beyond the 20-yard line, the kicking team will be flagged for illegal procedure. But in the NFL, illegal procedure will place the ball at the 40 if it's kicked out of bounds. In the XFL, if it does not get beyond the 20, it now gets spotted at the opposing team's 45-yard line. I kind of like this rule. Kind of a harsh penalty, you know, putting the ball at the 45. But regardless, the kicker's got to kick the ball far. Back to Meth Life Stadium we go as the Guardians look to extend their lead, and it's time to take some of these ankles.
Excuse me, bitch?
God damn, had that brother tackling oxygen like
You know it's gonna happen, but it's
and
gonna
we would
happen.
close out the first half across the league with teams
You don't
connecting
want it
on
to happen,
field goals.
but
For
it's gonna
Dallas,
happen.
they'd
Your
even up the
ankle's gonna
score.
get
For
broke.
DC, they'd cut their deficit to 1. And for New York, they'd extend their lead to 17. We'd into the third quarter. Cardell Jones would connect with Eli Rogers, and they're now in Dragons territory. And on the very next play, time for a little bit of trickery, as Cardell Jones looking to go deep to Lee, who take 2 defenders to the shadow ring.
Ayo! Ayo!
And then go into the end zone for the defender's touchdown. They regained the lead.
That's
They'd
tragic.
elect to go for 1 on
That's
the extra
tragic.
point, and they would add to their
Oh.
lead and go up by 6.
If you don't get that bullshit out of my face, bitch.
But back the other way comes Seattle, and it's time for a little bit of magic. Call them Dragon Tales. As right hand of the Pirate King, Brandon Silvers Rayleigh would find Austin Prohl once again. He'd played a tight
Hey,
like Janelle
you gotta
Monáe
tackle,
and
man.
go into the end zone
You get cut.
as Seattle would even up the score.
That was easy.
Well, what do you know? Plays are being made in Dallas and St. Louis as Dallas would find themselves inside the 15. The Roughnecks refusing to let up as P.J. Walker
Too
would
easy.
find his man in the end zone wide
easy.
open. Were there any defenders
easy.
on the field? Dallas would add another field goal and now take the lead. On the ensuing drive, the most entertaining punter in America, Marquette King, would go to kick the ball back to the Renegades, but somehow the kick caught Hurd in a genjutsu because the man doesn't understand to leave the ball alone, nearly resulting in a St.
Stupid.
Louis recovery for a score. Luckily, he didn't touch the
Stupid.
ball, but I would love to know what was going through this man's mind. This brother missed football this much to where he said, to hell with my team. I just want to be around balls. You could have went and hung out with Michael Sam, you big dummy.
I like it.
The DC defenders would answer right back and regain the lead as Cardell Jones going deep would find Rashad Ross activating his dreadlock powers, and the defenders go up by 6. Think fast, 3rd and goal for the Tampa Bay Vipers.
Sit out here, nigga.
They'd have to settle for a 23-yard field goal, and they're finally on the board. Here come the Battlehawks, baby, but look at the center. Look at number 67. This man doesn't have the speed to get to the second
boy.
level. Did all that cardio for nothing, but they'd carry the ball inside the 10. And then Russell would waste little time submitting 2 feet to the
Hey,
5 toes down
mouse.
challenge as he'd catch it in the back of the end zone
Mouse.
and give the Battlehawks
You know,
the
you know,
lead.
you
Here
got
comes
mouse,
Los Angeles, baby, looking to make a comeback after trailing by double digits. But it appears they can't find their receipt to go to the sperm bank as the pass is intercepted by the Roughnecks and returned to the 42. Just when he thought he had the reception.
Oh, that was nice.
Yoink.
Is that little friend, my old friend?
Here comes Seattle, baby, looking towards their left, got a man. But he plays for the other team, and the DC defenders are headed to McDonald's. Can I get a
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Welcome to the XFL in this bitch. Touchdown defenders.
Oh.
The Tampa Bay Vipers receivers might as well just be homosexual male porn stars because they're very good at juggling balls. Mans was eating
Are
butterfingers,
you
fumbles on the play, it's
serious?
scooped up by the Guardians
whole
of
team
the
need to
Galaxy.
get cut.
And they're
That whole
headed
team
into
need to
the
get
end
cut.
zone, and they're going to make it a
That's just
20-point
tragic.
lead for New York. And the necrophilia is beginning down in Houston because the Wildcats may be dead, but somehow they're still getting fucked. They scored 25 points unanswered. And when in Dallas, the Renegades do what the Cowboys do. That's terrible defense as the Battlehawks would cross the 50 into Renegades territory. Finally, the Vipers would get on the board on 4th and goal.
Not this time. It's a made-up tale. It's a total fabrication. It never happened.
And for the first time in this half, Dallas actually made a play. He pulled his shoelaces loose. And somebody tell me why the Seattle Dragons are coughing up the ball. Are you even
even do a
trying
simple
to make
handoff.
a
That's
comeback?
crazy.
I've seen better Dragons at Blackthorn City's gym. Get off the field, you goddamn bums! The Battlehawks would connect on a 48-yard field goal and extend their lead to 6. At this point, the Roughnecks are just trying to see if the Wildcats are into erotic asphyxiation, attempting to run up the score, but the pass was intercepted and returned to the 38-yard line. But did this help the Wildcats come back
not.
and win? Absolutely not. Game pretty much out of reach with only a minute and 10 seconds left to play. The Vipers on 4th and goal once again. They could never be evangelists. They can't convert on anything.
That
And when
team
in
is
Dallas,
tragic.
time to do Dallas things. Here come the Renegades, baby.
Victory is mine.
Pass intercepted by the Battlehawks, and down go the Renegades. And that would do it for your 2020 inaugural week of the XFL season.
Some of
But
these
for the
teams just
Dallas
trash,
Renegades,
bruh. Some of
LA
them teams just
Wildcats,
trash.
Seattle Dragons, and Tampa Bay Vipers, take out your Metro card
And get
and
aboard.
get aboard
The-
the L train.
Aren't you following me?
Why aren't you following
Why
me?
haven't you
Why haven't you subscribed already? You don't hear this shit? I'm hilarious.
The hell's wrong with y'all? What's wrong with y'all? So what's on?
I'll pound you so hard there'll be nothing left of you.
I love this.
That's it, huh?
All right. That was Chiseled Adonis. So if you didn't know, now you know. He does this every single week for the NFL. He does videos for the NBA and other stuff like that. But NFL is his cake and butter. So thank you for tuning in. You already know who it is. My name is up top. Main Man Mello. Hit that like, follow, subscribe. Hit those notifications up. Like I always say in my videos, I will try to upload videos every day. If I can't do it every day, it'll be every other day, but I do have them in my files. So thank you for tuning in. You already know. You guys have a good day.